You guys, I just got home from a first date.
I know what you're thinking. A modern woman is just about to tell us about her first date, and she's visually unhappy. So how she's going to bash this man and take no responsibility whatsoever for her bad choices. Right? Well, actually, this one will surprise you. There are a couple of things to unpack, but this is pretty rare, so let's watch.
We decided to go for coffee. I take everybody to the same coffee shop in my neighborhood. That way it's convenient for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna say what I've already said in the comments. Ladies, if you want a high-value man who is not a simp, he is not going to drive all the way to you at the time that's convenient for you, to the place that's convenient to you. No, his job is to invite you and organize the date, propose the date, the time, and the place, and your job is to just say yes or no. If you are after equality men, there are a couple of things that you have to understand. One, he's always busy with his business, with his friends, with his hobbies, with his family. He's always busy. He's not going to have all of this time just to cater to you because, and this is number two, if he's a high-value man, he has a lot of other choices. Good men are hard to find. I hope you agree with that. And there are tons and tons of pretty women out there. So, supply and demand. If you want a good man that's hard to find, you're gonna have to cater to his time, not your time. Now, interestingly enough, when I posted my comment, this lovely lady actually replied to me and said that she never thought about it this way and she appreciated my perspective. Pretty good. Now, you're probably asking, Alex, why aren't you showing us that screenshot of that comment? Well, when I did go back to take a screenshot of that comment for you, apparently she already took it down, which is a little weird because I thought we had a pretty good conversation back and forth, but I have a feeling that she did not want to look bad in front of all the other women in the comment section saying that, no, I don't do coffee, I deserve dinner, and, otherwise I don't need no man, which is actually the common thought of the modern women nowadays, and that's why the majority of them are either single or dating a simp and are unhappy. Oh, I just love when single women with no good men around give advice to other single women who are actually trying. But wait, this is not the most surprising part of her video.
And you may ask, Ksenia, why are you going on dates with guys that are 5'5"?
Now, this is true. Most of the modern women have mutated into these species that for some reason are no longer looking for education or success or motivation or the relationships that a man has with his family and friends and many other things that used to matter to a woman, because all of them indicate what kind of a partner and a future husband and potentially a father he was going to be. No, the most important and a lot of times only criteria by which modern women pick men is height. Now, for the record, I am only 5'8", which is under the average in America, way above average here in Southeast Asia, but I gotta tell you, I have actually never felt short. As a matter of fact, a lot of times I've dated women that were taller than me. I prefer it that way. So I have to say that I don't have that much of a personal experience with this, but I do know that a lot of men tell me that women told them that they prefer taller men. I do see them dating apps, but I rarely judge women by what they say. Usually I judge them by what they do. Now you're probably wondering, all right, so what is the response from this modern woman, Alex? Well, this is where the surprise comes in.
Because height and looks don't matter to me. I don't find really attractive men that attractive. Like, for me, it's all about personality and how you take care of yourself.
I did not see that coming. And of course, kudos to her for actually giving herself a chance, except for that comment removal thing. And by the way, just for the perspective, the height for women is kind of the boob size for men. Yeah, if you ask most men, we want bigger boobs. But if we see an A cup attached to an amazing woman, we will absolutely take it and not even think that we're settling. It's a preference that at the end of the day doesn't really matter. But luckily, I don't even have that problem here in Thailand, where I moved specifically because I wanted to get away from modern women, because a girl like this is more of an exception nowadays. And like I said here, I automatically grew like 3 or 4 inches. But once again, even here where I meet a taller girl than me, this is not even part of the conversation or the thought process. But at the end of the day, any Western man, I think, would be much happier here for many other reasons. And if you want to ditch modern women and move to a country with more traditional women, so you have a chance to meet a quality traditional woman that you can date and hopefully marry, do what I did. And as a matter of fact, go to the millionmanproject.com. That's where I outline every single detail on how you can plan and execute this life-changing move, and join me and other men here where we are, what's the word? Oh yeah, fucking happy.